Welcome to Torah Anytime, daily segment of Daily Zohar. If you have any questions or suggestions, you could reach us at rabbigaon@gmail.com. Come and see. Eliyahu Hanavi said the following: Hine hagam ala almana asher ani mitgorer ita. He was talking about a widow in which he lived. Why? Because HaKadosh Baruch Hu told him to Eliyahu, Hine tziviti sham isha almana lechalkelecha. I commanded there a widow to her to take care of you. It says like this: V'chol mi shezan umefarnes, who everybody who feeds, takes care of a person who needs, and especially if he does so b'sha'at atzorech, b'imei ra'av, when there is hunger or when disaster strikes. Altogether, it's good to do so, as we said yesterday, all year long, but even more so during hard times. What happens to him? Hu ne'echaz be'etz hachayim. He's being clinged to and holds on to etz hachayim, to the tree of life. In other words, he connects himself to etz hachayim. Ve'gorem chayim le'atzmo u'lebanav, and causes, by doing so, or is being granted with life for him and his children. And we're going to explain this. And now it says, Eliyahu, Kol mi shemekayem nefesh ba'olam, whoever sustains a living soul in this world, nefesh, could be any human being. Zoche chaim le'atzmo, gets to merit life for himself. Vezoche le'achez be'etz hachayim, and he gets to clinch to tree of life. So he questions, okay, what's the big deal about the tree of life? He says, Ve'ata, because right now, sholet etz hamavet. Right now, the tree of death is in control. Tzad hara, the evil side, the bad side. There's a lot of bad in the world. There's a lot of good, but there's a lot of bad. And if you pay attention, we always are obsessed with the bad. To the point when bad things happen, many times we see it as an opportunity to us to push on our agendas, and we make it even bigger and worse. There's certain people, when catastrophe or something bad happens, all of a sudden they are awakened and they are active and so on and so forth, because they want to show how good they are. Really they're not, but they just like to portray it as that. And they strive on chaos, and they hate harmony, and they would make sure that there would never be peace in the world, and there's never going to be harmony between one person and another. And they would cover themselves by this image of being good people, caring people, where they really all they care about is chaos. And it says, Ala almana asher tzivita ota lechalkeleni, on the widow in which you commanded her to take care of me. Mishum ze amar hereota, because of that it says that could be a bad thing also. Ve'im tomar, and if you would say, shelo na'asara la'adam min hakadosh baruch hu, that nothing bad could come to a person from God. God doesn't do bad things. So how does it happen? How is it possible that something bad will come? Because Eliyahu says, Hareota, what you did wasn't a good thing. So how could it be that bad will come from HaKadosh Baruch Hu? He says something doesn't make sense here. And he says it's very simple. Come and see. Bizman she'adam holech leyemin. We were talking yesterday about different attributes. Right attribute, left. good, bad, lehavdil, yin, yang, and so on. When a person attaches himself to the right, and the right is doing chesed, is doing kindness, shmirato shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu tamid etzlo. HaKadosh Baruch Hu will always protect you. Will have a dome around you, that you'll be invisible. Nothing could harm you. Special protection. You wear a shield around you. You will be, because right now you attach yourself to the good. You are involved in doing good, and therefore you become a holy vessel. So you have a special protection. והסטרה האחרה אינו יכול לשלוט עליו. The evil side, the other side, the bad inclination, has no control over you. Again, if a person learns Torah truthfully all the time, there's no Yetzer Hara to him. To the point that it says, if pagash otcha oto menuval, if that wicked one met you outside, that is the evil inclination, mashcheu lebet HaMidrash, drag him into Yeshiva, come and learn Torah. He can't come. That's it. Here he has no jurisdiction. So if you learn Torah, there's no Yetzer Hara, because why? Eventually the Torah will change you and will form you into a better person, into understanding what is kindness. Olam chesed yivaneh. When we talk about the end of the world with Chevlo Shel Mashiach, and we're talking about the two things that would help you be saved from the Messianic era, the pre-Messianic era, with all the turmoil that's going to happen there, is two things: Gemilut Chasadim v'Talmud Torah. That's it. So why is that? You attach yourself to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to the tree of life. You're doing Gemilut Chasadim, that's the right side. You're doing Torah. That's it. You're protected. And it has no control over you. But, and not only that, v'harazeh, and that evil, wickedness, nichna lefanav, will surrender in front of him. Ve'eno yachol lishlot, and would not have any hold or grasp over you. Ve'kevan sheshmirato shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu hesera mimeno. And what happens then when it's bad? When you, all of a sudden, you have no protection. There is no divine protection on you. Why there isn't any divine protection on you? Why do you think there is a reason? HaKadosh Baruch Hu is too weak, or we fell asleep? No, my dear friends. Very simple. Because you decided to attach yourself to the other side. You made a choice. You made a choice to do bad over good. It's your choice. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, listen, there's a free choice. You're a big boy. All right, but I cannot be here. So, you're on your own, buddy. וכיוון שהוא מדבק מן הרע, so he's attaching himself to the bad, אז הרע הוא, that bad entity, whatever that will be, רואה שאין שמירה איתו, there's no protection, controls him, it takes over. There's nobody home. There's nobody home. You leave a house, the house is a so-called abandoned, nobody's there, somebody will notice. Guess what? Before you know, you have somebody squatting into your house. Yetzer Hara comes and squats into your house. Why? Because you left it on guard. What do you mean you left it on guard? I don't want your protection. Thank you very much. I like to do other things. It says don't steal. Don't steal. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll get to Shamayim. I'll speak to God. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. Right now, let me take it. You chose this over this. You could do good with someone. I don't want to do it. Why? I don't know. He's not a nice man. We're so much supposed to attach ourselves to the good that we have a tzivui, a commandment, not to rejoice when we see our enemies fall. You have to understand. One of the things that would make you, again, choose that bad side and not to choose the good is without a doubt, selfishness. You're very impressed with yourself. Arrogance, selfishness. I don't need God, I can do it myself. So again, not a problem. You don't need me. Let's see what happens now. You want to have it natural, natural side way, no problem. Rule number 1 in nature: the strong eats the weak. I've never seen a sheep hunts a lion. That never happened. Now you should know that there are stronger people than you. There's bigger forces than you around the world. You made yourself vulnerable, all right? Expect impact. Brace yourself. It's the way it works. You want things to work right way? Not a problem. Tell yourself to the right juice will come into your body. That is God, chesed, kindness, the right side, the one that does all the time. The side of you that would be connected to asiyah, to doing. Strive to do that. Batala, sitting down, doing nothing, is a bad thing. Why? Batala meviya zima. That will become you to be immoral. You sit down, you have nothing to do. Right away, you're going to start thinking about zima. Guess what? We have to do something. We are a person. This world was given to us to do. It doesn't make a difference if you're building buildings, making roads, or painting. But whatever you do, don't do nothing. You have plenty of time to do nothing when you be in the grave 6 feet under. Right now, you are here. You have abilities. You have hands. You have feet. You have brains. You have something. You gotta do something with it. You can't just sit there and do nothing. That's something to remember. And it says, and when it controls over him, intent is only one: ba lehashmido, to destroy you. Ve'az nitenet lo harishut, and then when you made the choice and he comes to destroy you, there is a permission was granted, it takes your soul away. Yetzer hara works like a charm. It is amazing how it works. At the beginning, it's sweeter than honey. It's the nectar of gods, the Yetzer hara. It will wrap whatever it will wrap as the sweetest package in the world. And they will come and it will pick you up like an eagle, and you would soar up to the skies, and you would feel terrific. And as he goes up and higher, it sucks the life out of you more and more and more and more. And when you become useless because there is no hope for you, you absolutely useless. As high as you are, it would dump you and you let go, and you fall down and you crush like a cup of china, shattered into smithereens. And then you become a shever kli, a useless vessel. And that's how it works. If it's too good to be true, it's not true. It's too good to be true. And because of that, the permission, when we make that choice not to be midabek be'etz ha'chaim, etz ha'chaim, to that matter, what do we say? Etz chaim hi lama chazikim ba, right? What is etz chaim hi lama chazik ba? A tree of life for those who hold it. What is this? The Torah. The way the Ashkenazim have the Sefer Torah like this, those poles here are called etz chaim. Why? Because you hold it. You should hold the Torah with the two hands, and you wish you had another set of hands and elbows so you can grab it even tighter. Those who don't go b'derech HaTorah, those who let go of the Torah, who chose not to be midabek be'etz ha'chaim, in the tree of life, those who were given a reshut to have harm, and those that suffer. And this is when the Jews become oppressed. The Yetzer hara wants to destroy you as an individual, and then oppress you as a nation, and then destroy you too. It works on a national level, and it works on an individual level. And it says, Lama hereota? Re'eh. Kama mihem Israel, shehem ne'ebadim. How many are of the Jews that simply get lost? V'nimseru b'tzad hara, and were handed over to the evil side. Come and see. בשעה שהטוב מתעורר, when the right side is awakening, שהוא צד הימין, that's ימין השם רוממה, ימין השם עושה חיל. When you want to do something with yourself, when you want to do something to your soul, you're waking up through the asiyah, you're waking up the good side. You want to grab to the Torah, you want to attach yourself to Etz HaChaim. ואז כל שמחה וכל טוב, all happiness and rejoicing comes up in the world. וכל הברכות נמצאות, and all the blessings take place. The blessings are waiting there for us. We have vessels with holes in it. The blessings are keep on pouring and they never hold down, because as a vessel we are more of a sift than a cup. There are holes. But when you want to do something and you meet the bek betzat kedusha, the holes are being filled, and all of a sudden all the brachot actually take place. Ve'akolu bechashai, but that will be in hiding, in quiet, because we say that's the reason why we say Baruch Shem Kvod Malchuto L'Olam Va'ed. We say it in quietly. Ve'zehu hasod mishum she'azu yechud kara'ui. Then is the true unification. When you decided to do something of chesed, and even more so, you do the chesed quietly. It's called matan beseter. You do so because it needs to be done, not in order to make a name for yourself. Rabotai, may we all cling to the tree of life, and we should all do the asiyah, להביא משיח צדקנו במהרה בימינו, אמן כן יהי רצון.